Welcome to DayZ. Today, we're doing tips, and we're doing them fast, so there's no time for this. Let's go. One of the toughest things about Sakal is finding a well, and how I've found a well when I am on the coast, at least, is I find a main road, a concrete main road that goes inland, or I find a dirt road connected to a concrete road. So what I'm talking about is, if we follow this road, it eventually will turn into a dirt road, and what happens from there is there's another break off. So the road is slowly digressing, right? It's concrete in the beginning, and then it goes to dirt, and it's like a drivable dirt, and then it's a walkable dirt road. And then we follow this up, and we'll find a well here. Hi, sorry, don't mind me, just doing a tutorial vid. My apologies, just doing this really quick. When you get to a well, there is another way that you could find them, especially when you go inland, is by finding a location where it looks like there would be a stream. See how it looks like all this snow here would be a stream? Normally, a spring, which is what these are called, not wells, sorry, will be at the bottom of that sort of like fall from the mountaintop. So if it was a dry season, imagine if there was a spring there or a stream there, there's normally going to be a location that you could get fresh water. When you get water at these locations, don't just drink at the well from the outside, because you're exposed and you can no longer look behind you. Instead, walk into the well so that you can drink, you won't get wet, and you can look out at the same time. This will also give you a heat protection, like you're inside of a house, because you're inside of this structure here. The temperature of the food that you consume is going to change your core temperature. So here are all the statuses kind of like upgrading. So it goes from frozen and cold to chilly to warm, which is perfect, to hot and blistering, which is not okay. But if I eat a warm piece of food, I'm going to warm up. If I eat a chilly piece of food, I'm going to cool down. Fishing has become the most secure way to survive on Sakal. With that being said, you can now make fishing hooks out of wood sticks. So if you take a short stick, you take it to a knife, craft improvised hook. So you no longer have to cut up an animal or a person in order to get hooks. The quality of the stick, so this stick is pristine, it made pristine hooks. The quality of the stick will determine the quality of the hook. Once you have the heat buff, the food in your inventory will slowly go from frozen to cold to chilly to normal temperature, just like this, where there's no temperature showing. Essentially, having the bonus makes you like to a small degree a portable fireplace. So you're kind of warming the food everywhere you walk, so long as you have those bonuses. So oftentimes, if I make a fire and I get two bonus, I will often leave that fire even if all my food isn't thawed out, and on the way, the rest of the food will thaw out and become something that I can consume. Water bottles, glass bottle, and the cooking pot, all of them spawn with water in them. Even if you thaw out that water, you can't drink it. So don't think just because you put it on the fire top or it said it was hot and now it's not anything that you could drink it. You have to pour this water out, get good water at a spring. That's all. Something I highly recommend for all DayZ players is on Sakal, as soon as you get sick, make a fire. The longer you have the sick icon, think of it this way, the longer you're going to have to be of good health for it to go away. That's kind of the logic that I use with it. So if you get sick and you make a fire right away, you're going to combat that sickness immediately with wellness, and it's going to cancel it out quickly. The longer you wait while you're sick to get well and take care of yourself, the worse it's going to be trying to get rid of it. If you need NBC gear while you're playing the map, there's one location to go and get it, and that is right here. You will find an insane amount of NBC here. I'm not going to say too much about this location, but you can find it because it's located next to the hot water springs and the toxic springs. So something I recommend is that you get over there, you get your NBC stuff, you store it in your base before they change this. Get your NBC stuff now. This may not always be the case. Get it now, get it now, get it now. On the coast, backpacks have been incredibly difficult for me to find. So something I recommend for all of you players when you very first start, if you come across a burlap, which is that guy right there, get yourself a rope and combine the two. You can make a courier bag, which then if you add sticks to it will become an even larger backpack. If you can't find a rope for yourself, you can always just get two stacks of 6 rags, combine those, and that will allow you to make a rope for yourself. Once you get the courier bag, get yourself a stack of sticks and add it to it, and your bag will upgrade even further, give you more inventory spots. Boom. Winter gear is going to have better insulation than its summer or spring counterparts. So for hunter gear, for example, hunter pants are low or high here, and then best insulation for the winter version. Right here, same thing, medium and then best. This also goes for Gorka gear. So if we come over here, we have Gorka pants, low. Winter Gorka pants, medium. Gorka jacket, medium. Winter, sorry, you get that. You get what I'm saying. I'm sorry.